It is 1 a.m. In the corridor of an Indian engineering hostel, the only sign of life is the hum of white fluorescent bulbs and the occasional light bleeding from under a door. Behind the door of room 107, Ravi is wide awake. He's a fourth-year student currently navigating the peak of placement season, a period defined by sleeplessness and isolation. Ravi was recently rejected by Hypotenuse Technologies. To compensate for the loss, he's spent the night surrounded by coffee mugs and whiteboards, trying to memorize enough formulas to guarantee his next interview goes differently. In this environment, a failed placement isn't viewed as a temporary setback. It's treated as the collapse of a decade-long trajectory, making the silence of the hostel feel heavy with the weight of potential failure. A loud thud in the hallway breaks his concentration. Ravi ignores it at first, assuming a neighbor is stumbling back from a late-night bathroom run or a drinking session. Then comes a low growl. When Ravi finally opens the door, the corridor is empty, but a dark, viscous trail of blood starts at his feet and leads toward the communal bathroom. The figurative, cutthroat nature of his degree is about to become a physical reality. Ravi follows the trail into the bathroom, the flickering lights overhead barely cutting through the shadows. He finds his friend Virat, a teammate from the cricket team, hunched over a first-year student, biting into the boy's neck. Virat's face is unrecognizable. He snarls at Ravi and begins to move with an erratic, predatory gait that has nothing in common with the friend Ravi knew. Ravi sprints back to his room and locks the door just as the hostel's electricity cuts out, leaving him in total darkness. The only light in the room comes from the cold blue glow of his laptop and mobile phone. Ravi is trapped in the same few square feet where he spent 4 years grinding for a career, and now the door is the only thing standing between him and the hallway. A flood of over 500 WhatsApp messages suddenly lights up Ravi's phone, revealing the chaos isn't limited to his floor. The chats explain that the outbreak started at a pre-placement party. The college toppers drank a mutated serum and were the first to be infected. These elite students are now hunting down the rest of the campus, biting their classmates and turning them into mindless versions of themselves. There is a grim irony in the toppers being the source of the virus. In a system that rewards those who consume the most information and outperform everyone else, the highest achievers have literally become the most dangerous people in the room. The same students Ravi has spent years trying to beat on a grading curve are now chasing him through the dark. This narrative takes the existing intimidation and resentment felt toward the academic elite and gives it teeth. The pounding on the door intensifies. Virat doesn't stop until the wood splinters, forcing Ravi to face the threat head-on. Ravi swings a heavy wooden chair, knocking Virat back just long enough to bolt out into the campus. Outside, the campus is unrecognizable. Hundreds of students with milky white eyes and blood-stained clothes are wandering the grounds in packs. Ravi attempts one last stand in the library, hiding behind a shelf, but Virat finds him from above. The ambush is instant. The Indian Institute of Innovation has been replaced. Ravi's eyes turn white, marking his final transition into a zombie. This sequence serves as a lore primer for the upcoming film Indian Institute of Zombies, or IIZ. The movie uses the framework of a zombie outbreak to satirize the specific anxieties and high-pressure environment of Indian engineering colleges. It's written by the team behind Dindora and Farzi, creators who have a track record of blending middle-class relatability with dark, fast-paced storytelling. By turning academic pressure into a survival horror, the film offers a new way to look at student life. You can see how the rest of the campus fights back when Indian Institute of Zombies